Howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, a reaction video, my first of the day. Please pardon, my hamsters are really loud today. There's going to be a lot of that clang, clang, scratch, squeaky sounds in there for this video. My apologies. Also, my apologies for, well, I can't even remember what I was going to apologize for. So, what I did want to say, though, is this is not just my first reaction video today. This is only my first Superfruit reaction today. There are more to come. So let's watch Superfruit performing, you know what I mean, Pet Peeves. Sounds good, right? Yeah. God, made my ears bleed.
Hey everyone! Welcome to episode 3 of Superfruit, the best show that the internet has ever seen.
You're right, that's correct.
That's how tight this is.
Since ever.
Since ever.
Of
So you're
course, not
probably
nearly
wondering
long
why we're sitting so far apart.
And it's not because we're not best friends anymore.
Uh-oh.
We still are.
I'd hope. I mean,
You're
we
probably
already
wondering why
sort
we're
of
sitting
know
so
that.
far apart.
Tell me why.
Well, because we have a special guest today. American Idol alum, YouTube sensation, TODRICK Hall.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. Let me act normal.
All right.
TODRICK Hall.
Oh, thank you
What
so
is
much
normal?
for having me. I'm so glad to be here.
We're glad to have you. So basically, we brought you on the show because this week we wanted to talk about our biggest pet peeves, and I've noticed that you have a lot of pet peeves.
Sorry about it.
So I was thinking that we could each take turns.
Well, I'd like to start off with the fact that, one of my biggest pet peeves is that I don't have a mug. There's no mug, and I'm just over here dehydrated.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
It's Cookie Monster and water. A little bit of vodka.
Okay, so we're gonna name off our pet peeves one at a time.
And we have
Hey.
a billion.
And it's gonna be a 100-minute video.
Need to have
because we hear
alcohol.
about pet peeves.
It's Pet Peeves, the musical, coming to a theater near you.
TODRICK should start since he's the guest of honor.
I have so many, so let me hit you real quick with a 1-2 boom boom boom. I know this is really like
They're
minor
peeves,
to
pet
most
peeves.
people,
Of
but
course
when
they're
I
minor.
pay in cash, which is hardly ever anymore, but when someone gives you cash and then they put the change on top of it, so
I
then
literally
you
do
can't
that.
move along with your day. You have to
Well,
sit there and
yeah, because
separate all the
your
coins.
change
And not-
slides all over.
sliding
So this is an epidemic that needs to be taken care of immediately.
I can't think
Everyone
of
is
the
waiting.
last time I paid with cash though. I usually just use a card.
Well,
I'm
it's hard
allowed
out here for a pimp. I tried to pay with that card and they're like, decline.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically I'm a really polite person. To strangers I'm usually really polite, but when they do something for me, like hold open a door or something like that, and I go thank you, they go okay. I hate that. That's so
Oh.
rude.
People
Please
say,
say you're
okay.
welcome. That is not acceptable. That needs to change.
Yeah,
what it is
okay,
about.
or
It's my pet
like
peeve when people think that
no
going,
problem.
"Hey!"
And I was like, no, it's thank you. And you're welcome.
It's like impressive.
The pulse is out.
The pulse is out.
And so is the giant
2003.
scoop.
The giant scoop is out.
It's out.
I know, Christina.
Why do you have to do the Dream Girl hand? That Disney Parade float scoop you just did. I can't. Is it
So
me
bad.
again?
I don't know.
I hate when you're walking in a hallway and there's only 2 people and someone tries to act like they don't see. It's like, I know you see me.
That always happens
Yeah.
when I like walk on a sidewalk. We're walking by each other and they're like walking their dog and we both like go.
And it always feels so
Like, we
awkward.
both look
I always do the like,
Yeah.
but they
Smile.
never reciprocate.
But you don't know
Chin
when
up.
to do it because you already know that you're gonna cross them later, so you try to like time it out. So you wait a little bit until you're like, I just said, and
Big
you
smile.
hey.
And then when there's
It's
so
true.
much, sometimes you do it too early and y'all like make eye
And
contact.
then you have to, like, you have to do it again, a reprise, and that's too much. We don't need an overture,
No,
and then
it's
a
too
main
much.
act, and then a reprise, and then the credits. We don't need all that. I would
That's
say I would
way too
suggest
much, I agree.
pretending that you got a text message, or
That's what I usually do.
sometimes I act like there's something wrong, like
generation.
there's a seam rip.
Well, why
I
would
don't
you
know if
even do
anyone can
that?
relate
Just
to me on this one, but if you follow me on
pet
Twitter,
peeves.
you know that I really have a thing
Little
for those
irrational
parody
things.
accounts on Twitter. You know what I'm talking about?
I hate those.
It's
so
literally like Mila Kunis unofficial, and then they say weird things like Wednesdays are the worst days. No, it's so weird. They pick a random celebrity and then they're like, I hate when you go to bed and you are like scared to put your foot out because you think it's gonna get grabbed by monsters.
Why would unofficial Mila Kunis say that?
I don't know.
Why is there unofficial Mila Kunis?
I know, especially
No, I
for
really
Oz.
Good question. I've seen stuff like that.
Deleted.
I seriously can't
Yeah.
stand when people sit on the same side of the booth, or
That is so tacky. I'm sorry. I hate to
Oh,
interrupt
yeah.
you.
You're not that in love.
I know.
You will never be that in love.
No,
it's
it's
a two-part one. I don't like when
even
people,
my
like,
with my
spoon
wife.
and-
I always
like
sat
waddling.
on the
And they're
opposite
stepping
side
on
of her in
each
a
other's feet and
booth
they're
or
walking down
table,
exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
they're,
I
like,
could
walking down
always
the
reach
sidewalk,
across
you're
and
like,
hold
how
her
can that be
hand
comfortable?
I hate it.
and
Why would
keep
you-
eye
Going 1
contact
mile
with
an
her
hour.
Okay,
and
I have
play
a good
footsie.
one, and this is for Scott. And
Sitting
let me know if you
next
feel
to
me on
her,
this
I'd
because
have to
I'm
turn
trying
my
to put
head.
into this
That
single-handedly,
hurts.
friend
It's
by
a
friend.
hassle.
I hate when people
Across
send
the
you an
table.
address and then they put a whole bunch of emoticons and smiley faces and hey, see you there. And so then you have to figure out a way to delete all this other mess.
I hate that. I just really
just
hate
did that to
You
you.
Yeah.
really just did that.
I've
to
never thought about that.
Yeah, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? So then I'm sitting there about to wreck my car trying to figure out how to delete all the smiley faces and emoticons and dancing people.
That's
Stop
so
doing
true.
that.
My bad. I do that. I am guilty of that. I've never thought
Never
about that
seen
before,
those.
but it makes sense because when I receive that,
This
it is
doesn't make
hard. You
sense.
try to like go on your.
But you're not supposed to drive. It's illegal, at least in Washington State, to text or phone in any way with a mobile and drive.
And start deleting. And by that point, I'm
then you
pulled over. Oh, by the way, this is also one of my pet peeves. Boom. That's my account. You guys
Whoa.
want to donate
You
some
should
money
start a Kickstarter.
Save TODRICK HALL.
Holy smokes.
My pet peeve is when Chase doesn't bounce those checks that I wrote, and when it lets those bad boys clear.
I can go to
People are,
minus
like,
500.
spending money, and
I'm
like,
terrified by
living
that
the ramen noodle
amount.
thug life.
Probably my biggest pet peeve in the entire world is when you wash your hands in the bathroom and then there's like a hand dryer and it's the weakest hand dryer ever. It's just like,
I like paper,
and you're like,
It just feels like
like an
air fart.
evil person.
it's like making your hands wetter.
Yes.
I hate that too. You feel like you're in a regional production of Beauty and the Beast playing
Something
Lumiere
like that.
because you're holding up your arms for so long.
That was a really
That's
weird
such a
reference.
weird.
I know, but people are gonna find it and they're
My
gonna think
shirt
it's funny.
pulls upward. Don't like
Is
the
it my
pressure.
turn? This is another thing I hate before we go. When people do long hashtags because I barely made it through public school and it takes me so long to break those things down. So start capitalizing the beginning of those letters.
Yeah.
There's more than 4 words in it. It's not a hashtag.
not a hashtag.
That's a sentence. Do not write a Harry Potter novel with a hashtag in front of it.
Damn straight.
My last pet peeve, and I think we all agree on this one, is when someone thinks/knows they are talented at singing, and they try to subtly show you by singing very quietly around you. They walk by you and they're like, oh no,
What did I do again?
oh no.
But then the worst part is that when you ask them like, oh, do you sing? They're like, oh, did you hear that? Oh. No, I mean,
Oh.
a little bit.
But anyways,
In conclusion,
We hate a lot of things.
oh, tell us what your
Well,
pet peeves
you
are below.
people.
We probably can relate. So every Superfruit episode, we like to do our weekly obsessions, and since we have a guest, we want to know what his weekly obsession is. So you can start.
my weekly obsession is this picture of Clay Aiken.
Holy smokes, yeah.
We've had.
Oh no.
That's interesting.
When I saw
How
this
about
picture,
that?
I literally fell on the ground laughing for 30 minutes in this Technicolor rainbow coat with sprinkles in the back and a lace front wig on. He's looking over his shoulder and that face is beat.
So my weekly obsession is this little watch gadget called a Pebble, and Scott
Pebble.
got one as well. We're Pebble bunnies.
We're Pebble bunnies.
And so basically
He has
what
one.
it is, and TODRICK has one too.
It's invisible though.
So you can sync it up with your iPhone, and you can see your notifications, like your text messages and your phone calls. And super
21st
super
century.
21st century.
It's really progressive.
It's not even that.
Okay, so my weekly obsession.
That's
I just
adding
have to give
another
a shout out
device.
to the Pentaholics, all the Pentatonics fans, because we released a video with our band Pentatonics, and it got 2.5 million views in the first 3 days. So we were just freaking out all week, and it's all because
Yeah.
of you, Pentaholics. So y'all are my obsession for life.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much for having me.
Duh. Anytime.
I'm sad it's over.
I know.
That's cool.
I kind of low key want you to
TODRICK
guest
Hall's a
every
cool
week.
guy.
Will you?
Oh, they like him.
I'm the biggest attention
Person.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wonder what it'd be like to hang around with. I can't imagine that I have any of the same interests he
Park, 'cause we
does,
have
but
a-
still.
So what do you think? And his name is. I need to give you an introduction. So we're sitting far apart. Okay, wait. Everyone focus. His biggest fan.
True.
And
Killing
okay,
it.
wait. Okay, one more time. Here are some. So we're gonna take turns saying We're gonna take
Wow.
find it.
Holy smokes.
I can't
So we're
work
gonna-
like this. This stutter convention that we're at.
That's really cool. They're a fun bunch of guys. And I really like TODRICK HALL. I hope he's an actual cool guy. And I like to think that I'd at least like him if we ever met in real life. But again, I can't imagine we share any of the same interests. I mean, our backgrounds haven't been the same. And the things that I'm interested in, like, I don't know, video games and stuff like that, I can't imagine he has a lot of time for, especially with his musicals when he's touring. So there'd probably be a lot of awkward silence and stuff like that. But oh well. Hey, I could at least say, hey, I met him. He was a nice guy. Yeah, it'd be nice. It's a dream. A dream. But hey, it's a fun dream. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. You could probably tell by the smiles. And I hope you enjoyed it and will have a good day today. There are more reaction videos coming. There's a lot of reaction videos coming today. You know how many, and this was just the first of the reactions, video number 2. You take care, and I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very, very good thing.